What's going on, everybody? I'm back. Man, it's been a rough, I gotta say, month and a half, really. Because, you know, after I did that video that week before last, man, we got hit with another freaking storm. And at my particular location at the building that I work at, I think it was a tornado because it instantly went for, it was like, what, 11 o'clock in the morning, either 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning, not 12 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning to about 12 in the afternoon. It looked like it was midnight outside. It went completely black. It was raining. The wind was blowing extremely hard. It was hailing out there. So for me, I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't drive the Ghost to work. I drove my truck, but that's because I've been trying to work on the doggone Ghost, and I just had it in the house. I had it at home sitting up on the quick jacks. But started hailing. We had a tornado hit like right next to the building. And it wound up, the crazy part is it flipped over one trailer. One trailer got flipped over on its side, man. It was crazy. But so I had to deal with that and all types of other issues at work. So I hadn't had really too much time to do anything at home. So today we about to get started on it, man. I got a little time. So let's go ahead and knock this thing out. So we're going to install the oil cooler. Now, hopefully I got everything and I don't run into any problems, but I got the oil cooler. So let's take a look at the bench and see what we got. And I'm gonna tell y'all this here. I had to redo this intro. Let me tell you why I had to redo this intro, because I have some bad news. So I finally etched out some time to get this doggone thing installed. So I'm gonna kind of rush and bust my rear end to try and get this edited so I can at least have this video come out at the proper time. Okay, so today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. This video should be coming out. So hopefully I can get this thing edited in time to get it out. If not, then I'll let you guys know. I might, if I can't get it out by Wednesday, it'll be out on Thursday then. And that gives me a little bit more time to work on it if I can. But that way, then at least I can get a video out this week. It'll just be kind of late. But if I do, y'all have already been and seen the community post about it. But let me talk to you guys. So I've already started the whole process on, you know, installing this thing. So I've already kind of pre-shot some footage. So I have to come up with a solution real fast in order for me to install this oil cooler, because there's an issue. Now, mind you, this is the same issue I had with the verticooler. And this doggone thing, this freaking radiator, dude, it's good for longevity. It's a thicker radiator. It cools the motor more efficiently, but it causes problems with installs. Usually when manufacturers or aftermarket manufacturers, they put these parts together they for us to use to, you know, pep up our cars and all of that stuff, right? But when they do create them, they create them with regard to you using stock equipment. So if I had a stock radiator, I'd be good to go. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about here in a minute. But so I have already pre-recorded stuff until I got to a stopping point, and luckily I stopped there and didn't do too much more. But I have to figure out a solution for the problem that I have that I'm going to show you here. Man, I'll just show you right now. Let's go over here to the car, dog. All right, so as you guys can see, I got everything off the car, you know, ready to go. Like I say, whenever I put this video out, all of those details will be in that video when it comes out. It's gonna be a long one too, I'm telling you, because I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all the steps so y'all can see everything that I'm doing. But this is my problem. Like before, I told y'all the freaking the charge pipe down there at the bottom coming from the turbo up to the intercooler. The fan is like ever so slightly touching that tube, and I had to put that tube in upside down just to get it to work. So I had a solution for this to fix that problem. But now, because this radiator is so thick, it pushes the radiator reservoir, the overflow tank, it pushes it back. So now when I'm putting this in, it's applying pressure to the lines here, pushing the oil cooler back. I don't need that to happen, because if it pushes it just enough while I'm trying to tighten it, it won't be the perfect seal, and then I'll mess around and have leaks, and I don't want to have those problems. So I'm gonna have to put everything back to stock the way I had it, at least the oil cooler and all of that stuff. and I'm gonna have to figure out a solution for this. Now, Qubz does make a relocation kit for this thing, and I'm thinking it's not in the same spot. I think it puts it over here. If it does, that'll be perfect for me, because if I can move this over here, then that means I can put the oil cooler in and then I can run that way. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do. So I'm gonna see if I can get that done. But for right now, man, this, this was a fail. Not, you know, not for any other reason. It's just nothing fits because of the fact of this, you know, me having this aftermarket radiator and it being thick the way it is, and it's pushing this reservoir back. I'm thinking I'm gonna find a solution for this or not, and see if I can find something for that. If I do, I'll let you guys know, and then y'all see an install on me using the Qubz radiator overfill. And I think it puts it right here, and it moves this part, it moves this as well. So I'm gonna see about that. It actually moves all of that stuff. So I'm going to look into getting that. But for right now, this is me letting you guys know that this is not going to work with my current setup. So I can't install the oil cooler. I am so pissed about that, because I've been waiting all this time to do it, struggling and fighting to try and get this thing installed. I finally get an opportunity to install it. And God dog it, I can't install it because, hey, I got some fitment issues. So for that, man, God dang it, man. But that's kind of where we at with this. So I'm not going to be able to install this thing in this video. So it's going to have to wait. All right, y'all. So I went on ahead, put the car back together. Mosquitoes was out there tearing me up. I went on ahead and put everything back together and did the oil change. So the oil change is done. And I did look at, excuse me. I looked at something online. So that Qubz, let me show you guys real quick. So the Qubz coolant relocation, overflow relocation kit, it takes your stock one, which is right here, and it moves it right here. So pretty much you're gonna take this out, and it has a replacement for this line right here that goes in there, and then it'll run that line over here. So that means my coolant overflow will be over here, which frees up my space right here to be able to run those lines. Now the only other problem I think I'm gonna have is possibly running the cables down this way to go around that, but I think I can figure out a way to get around that obstacle. But right now, this is my problem. So I do have a solution for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that process started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put that thing on order. Man, excuse me. I'm gonna put that part on order, get that in. Whenever I get that in, I'll do a video installing that thing. And then, you know what I might do? I may just do the oil cooler install. And then after I do the oil cooler install, then the next install I do is gonna be that coolant reservoir. Or I might do that one first. I mean, that Qubz overflow tank relocation kit. So I'll do that one. That way then at least I'll be able to make room. I can run my lines, but I think I should put the overflow there first and then figure out a way to run the line. So yeah, I'll do the overflow kit. I'll do that one from Qubz, and then I'll do the oil cooler after that. So now since I changed the oil, I gotta wait another 3,000 miles before I can do it. So I got till then to get that part ordered, get it installed, and get it on the car. So again, man, hey, I apologize. Well, I apologize for not being able to get that install done still. I'm aggravated about that, but I got a solution for it. You know, when you're modding your car, you're always going to run into little obstacles and speed bumps, stuff like that. You just got to figure out a way to get around it. So I think this is going to be a workaround for me. So I'm gonna get that on order, get that in, we'll get that installed, and then we'll be able to put the oil cooler on, and then we'll get that we'll be able to get it and be on and popping. And we still got to save money for the flex fuel kit. So I don't know, man. We'll see. But again, appreciate y'all, man. If y'all made it this far in the video, thank y'all for watching the video up until this point. This is a pretty short one, so you know it's because we was met with misfortune. But we're gonna get it going on, and I'm trying to get myself ahead a little bit so I can have videos where I don't have to miss none. So appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, hit all so you get notified whenever I put out a video. And until that next video, my fam, peace.